So in this video, I'm going to talk about why 90% of you watching this video will not get results and have not been seeing results for the past 3 months, 6 months. You look the exact same and you're not seeing any difference. So you've ended up wasting like 6 months, a year. You've ended up wasting time, energy, money because you're not seeing results. We're going to talk about that and how to fix that. Why should you take my advice? This is a great question. So as you guys see, I'm a fitness coach, bro. I've been doing this for 10 years. Okay, and I help guys get in elite shape. These guys got in this kind of shape in 90 days, okay? And me on the right, the top right, as you see my own transformation. So obviously, I know what I'm talking about. So you need to stop doing what everybody else does. You see, everybody else doesn't get results. When you go to the gym, 9 out of 10 people look average. 9 out of 10 people look the same year after year. So if you're doing what they do, you need to stop doing what they do if you want to get results. So what do people do? Let's talk about it. People will say, I eat high protein. This is the most common one. Oh, I just eat high protein. I eat Chipotle. I eat Panda Express. I eat teriyaki chicken, right? They'll also say, if you work out more than 45 minutes, you're overtraining. So I only work out for 45 minutes or less, right? And then everybody else likes to eat cheat meals. Everybody else, they don't know what their exact macros are. They are not on a set meal plan. They're just eyeballing their meals, right? So most people will be like, oh, I'm just eating healthy. When you ask them, like, what's your meal plan? Oh, I just eat healthy. I just cut out sugar. Okay, well, I mean, you've looked the same for the past 3 months. How's that working out for you, you know? And then they also never stay consistent because something comes up. 90% of people, when there's like a work event or they're working overtime or they have their family over or they fight with their girl, they end up not going to the gym. It's raining outside. Let me skip my workout. They end up not staying consistent, okay? So if any of these points sound like things that you currently do, you're going to want to pay attention because I pretty much summarized all of these things into 3 reasons why 90% of people do not get results and will not get results. So without further ado, reason number 1, because you do not prioritize your fitness. After doing this for 10 years, the number 1 factor why people do not get results in the gym and will not get results is because they don't make this a priority. You can have the perfect meal plan. You can have the perfect training plan. You can have the perfect everything. But if you do not prioritize this, you will never be able to be consistent. And if you are not consistent, you will never see results. That's probably why most of you watching this do not get results, because you stay on the plan maybe for 1 or 2 days, maybe for a week or 2, but then you fall off for a week and then you jump in and out, on for a week, off for a week. Guys, that's because you're not making this a priority, okay? The only way to get results with fitness is by being consistent. Not just 1 week, bro. Week after week. And the only way to be consistent is to make this a priority. So how do we make this a priority? All right. Point number 1, get your workouts done in the morning. One of the best ways to get the workouts done is by doing it in the morning, so you actually get it out the way early. That way, if you have to work overtime, if you fight with your girl, if anything happens during the day, you have a work meeting, you have a vacation, you have a trip, you have an unexpected situation, you've already worked out, and you're able to stay consistent because you already do it every single morning, okay? Another way to do this is by having a set time for working out. If you have a set time every single day where you know you're supposed to go to the gym, this is going to allow you to stay dedicated and consistent. And you're not going to allow anything to interfere with that set time versus just not having a schedule and going whenever you feel like it. The people that go whenever they feel like it and they don't go at a set time every single day, they end up skipping workouts and they're not able to stay consistent. And so they're never able to get results, okay? The other thing, learning to say no and not feeling guilty. When you're at work and your coworkers invite you out for lunch, hey, come on, let's go over here and let's have a good time for lunch break. And they're going to McDonald's or Burger King or even Chipotle, right? Or even Panda Express. But you know that you have a meal plan that you need to stick to and you have a certain diet that you're trying to stick to. Learning to say no, prioritizing yourself, because no one is going to prioritize you. Those people, they're not overly interested in you hitting your goals. So you need to prioritize yourself and you need to learn to say no. It's a necessary component of prioritizing this. If you do not learn to say no, you're never going to be able to do this. You're going to be like 90% of people in the gym, 90% of people that look the same and that never get results. The last point of making this a priority is by preparation. Preparation equals prioritization. If you prepare your meals the night before, if you prepare your meal in the morning and take it to work, You're not going to be looking around for some bullshit to be eating on your lunch break. You're not going to have to go out to eat at a random restaurant or at Chipotle and think that you're going to make progress because you're eating high protein. That's what you've been doing, and it hasn't been working out. So the people that actually prepare beforehand are the people that actually get results. You have to prepare. You have to make this a priority. Things always happen. Things always come up. There's unexpected things. There's unexpected work meetings. There's unexpected invitations. You have to make this a priority if you actually want to see results, if you want to be part of that 10%. You need to accept the fact that without being consistent, you will never look great and you will never look how you want. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, why 90% of people won't get results. Not knowing what your exact macros are and not having an exact meal plan. You can train 6 days a week for 3 years and you will look the exact same if you don't know what your macros are and you don't have a meal plan. This is probably the reason why you look the same, okay? This is the biggest component of being fit, of looking healthy, of feeling healthy, of looking amazing, is you need to know what your macros are. There's people that, don't seem to understand this. They think that they can just quote unquote eat healthy and eyeball everything. Guys, that's not how it works. If you told me I have a goal to save $10,000 this month, and I ask you, okay, how much are you making? And you tell me, oh, I don't know how much I'm making. Well, okay, how much are you spending? Oh, I don't know what my expenses are. Are you ever going to be able to save $10,000? Impossible, right? Because you don't know what the numbers are. So this thing of, just eating healthy and eyeballing things and just every now and then eating here, no. You need to have a set meal plan and you need to know what your exact macros are. Every single person that gets great results, they know what their macros are. They have a set meal plan. It doesn't happen by chance or by accident. They have a set meal plan and they know what their macros are. When someone tells me, bro, I've been dieting for months and I don't know why I can't lose weight. I don't know why I don't look great. Okay, what are your macros? They'll look at me like I'm speaking Chinese. That's because they're not doing what's required. If you want great results and you want to look amazing in a short amount of time, you need to know what your exact macros are. And I have a whole video on that where I explain how to do that. And you need to have a meal plan, okay? Point blank, period. Last reason, because they do not go on a fat loss phase first. 90% of people will never get results because 90% of people will refuse to go on a fat loss phase first, okay? Some people are scared to look small, like I wrote here. Oh, I don't want to lose muscle. I want to be jacked and big, so I got to gain weight. Well, it's actually the opposite. You need to go on a fat loss phase first, okay? Because the problem is that your fat is hiding the muscle. So you need to get rid of the fat so you can actually see your muscle and see your progress. You can train for 3 years. You can build a shit ton of muscle. But if you don't lose the fat that's hiding that muscle, you will never see your progress and you will never see your results, okay? If you cannot see your abs, you need to get the fat off first. So this applies to probably 90% of people watching, right? Losing fat is the easiest way to get an aesthetic physique and see quick progress because it will create an illusion that you have twice more muscle than what you actually have. So this is probably the biggest problem that I see, right? Is people will start their fitness journey, their health journey, and they will not lose the fat. They're like, oh, I feel skinny, or, oh, I just want to be big and build more muscle. And then they kind of question why they look the same. Well, bro, you look the same because you haven't gotten rid of the fat. And that's what's hiding your physique. It's what's hiding the muscle. So you can build all the muscle you want. We're never going to see it. No one's ever going to compliment you. You're never going to get respect from women. You're never going to get compliments from women because your fat is hiding the muscle. It's hiding the progress. So you first need to go into a fat loss phase or into a cut phase, okay? So those are the 3 reasons why 90% of people will not see results. I guarantee that if you fix those 3 reasons, you're going to start seeing results and you're going to be part of the 10%. Southpaw Huncho, check it out. Peace.